Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 DEI Divide et Impera. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 6 of our Massilian campaign. So, if you'd like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. We are slowly but surely continuing on our main objective of forming a Hellenic Greater France. We are playing submodded DEI. Okay, back to Massilia itself. We've got a really large navy sitting in there and an additional army on the way. We've managed to take a huge chunk of central France here today. We've managed to destroy one full stack of the Carnutes. Now, unfortunately, these guys moved on in and they've taken 3 pieces of territory as well. So, we're going to be going to war with Nam in a moment. And they're a little bit stretched thin, although they have, what, 3 provinces in northern Galatia. So that's what we're going to be, or Galaya. Galatia is in Turkey, isn't it? Yeah, right. The other Celtic tribe with a similar name etymology, I would imagine. Alright, so we're going to move out of the Dewey lands. They are just going to, like, full on accept that we, just trespassed and destroyed their ally, I suppose. So, we'll siege them out here. We'll wait for more additional reinforcements to come up. Ideally, we'll try and get them to attack me. But we now have nearly 3 full stacks in operation, heading north to secure northern France for our Hellenic Republic. They actually want peace. No, I'm going to decline that during the end turn phase. So we are going to be able to move into Cinnabon. Let's go with war horses there, I think. And we'll try and move that army up. Okay, so they have pushed it down to Lemonium. That potentially could get threatened. We'll re-go in again here now. Might get slightly better odds. We are hemorrhaging cash massively though. We'll wait for that army to move south. Okay, and you're sitting there. Alright, cool. Yeah, now I think we go. And, yeah, we'll fight this one on the battlefield. Okay, this is going to be a 10,000 man battle, though. Alright, let's go. Let's face this Celtic Gallic tribe. The Battle of Cinnabon. Let's get those delicious pastries. Okay, so let's move to the left of field here. As we're going to want to rally up. So, we're moving away from those defensive style battles earlier in the series. Now that we have numerical supremacy against these accursed barbarians, we're now going to be able to surround, wrap, and actually be a lot more aggressive on the field of battle, which is nice. Just mixing up the battle style. So that's what I'd recommend. If you're starting off as a 1 settlement faction in Rome 2, particularly DEI, then if you're Hellenic, be defensive, turtle, and then you can be offensive. Okay, just going to skip a little bit ahead because it's taking a while for all our units to officially move on in. And then we'll rally up. And then we'll march. It's a shame it's really foggy. Only can just see a little bit ahead from that tree line. But we outnumber them by a good 2,000. And our Hellenic boys are about to go to work. Then I think we still need some of that border territory to the east. I want to try and get a generous chunk of what I would consider modern day France. Like, we're not going to be able to get it exactly right, you know what I mean? But if we can basically have a huge chunk of territory that I would consider France under our control. That's what I really want. Because obviously we're using historical provinces and borders, not modern, so it's not going to be exactly right. We might have some small territory that you would like technically consider Belgium or Germany, whatnot. Okay, let's advance, and we'll make our way up this hill. But a bunch of peltasts, a bunch of young skirmishers, 2 generals, 2 baggage trains, giving us additional ammunition. And then, of course, a bunch of cavalry. Let's see how well we do. We're not going to be as clinical or decisive as the Romans in an open field offensive battle, like pushing up here and attacking. So we'll go slightly longer because we're using spears, but we'll see how we go. Okay. Make sure we're still overall united as we push up. And then we'll swarm. Okay. I'm going to wrap my 4 units of Massilian cavalry to the right hand side here. And we'll try and wrap around and do some cycle charging. Still sitting pretty well at the top of that hill. Just have to be a little bit careful with exhaustion and fatigue. It is snowy at the end of the day in this winter morn. Let's just hope that armor doesn't get frozen and rusted on. That'd be a great fear. We have skirmish supremacy on them, but we don't have the range. Massilia, really good starting position. Can be quite tricky. Early on, not the greatest roster. And numerically, you're just dealing with tens and thousands of barbarians. So, let me know in the comments if you've, in solidarity, started your own campaign along with me. How is your Massilian campaign going? But I feel like you can get sort of RNG'd if the Gallic tribes unite against you. Hell, Rome could have really rushed us. But I think what's happened is that the Gauls in Cisalpine, or not the Gauls, they're barbarians, the Celts or whatever, the Incerberus tribe that are there, they seem to have like blocked passage to the Romans, and they basically just can't break it. Okay, as we're moving up here, we're getting so close to their infantry. Let's give out some attack orders here. I could potentially move into a phalanx formation with some of them, but I want to be able to be quite mobile in this. So let's go through all of these units that have just made it to the front line, the 0 line if you will, and we'll form up and pivot and move. Okay, and let's move my skirmishers up higher as well. The enemy general is dead. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. He just rushed that front line. That is so fortunate. He died incredibly early on, but here goes our cavalry facing them. Okay, we're starting to wrap around with a good amount of units now, locking them in place. We're going to swing and try and use this 2,000 man advantage as best we can. Okay, let's continue to go. This is going to be such a close fight. Okay, let's advance further. Make sure we can creep on forward with our skirmishers to get max capacity. Okay, let's continue to give out more. Some of them, alright, so they're giving chase. It's okay. They're not getting dragged too far away. Nice, some of them are wavering. Oh my god, okay, they're starting to put some pressure on that side with the cavalry is. Okay, still maintaining a pretty good front. But thankfully, as we're pushing into France, we haven't had any external influences just yet. It still might happen. Germanic, Iceni, Britons, Iberians coming on over. We'll see. Okay. Oh my god. Once our skirmishers start getting some volleys off, crikey. They are venomous. Okay, got some units here not doing anything. Need to make sure they're getting into a better position. 2 units are blobbing down like 7 here. That's not exactly what we want. Okay, let's charge into that. Let's move my generals slightly further up to help out. But overall, can't see these barbarians coming back from this one. Just submit. Just subjugate. We can tell you all about Dionysus. Think of the plays and literature we can give you as we look to colonize France. Okay. I'm sure the Romans would kind of appreciate and love our maritime empire we're building now. We've gone full imperialist. We're still a republic. We might look to change that. As Xenon and Theodosius, not Theodosius, well he should be called Theodosius I guess. Theo, my uncle, we're sort of creating a dynasty with these famous peeps. Moving away from a republic to more of a cult of personality. Okay, so the cavalry's holding so well. We're pushing uphill as well. It's turning into a thick and muddy and wet affair. Just churning up all that mud from the winter frost. Small little battle going on over here. On this right hand side, still with the cavalry. Okay. A couple of my units are getting caught on that far left side. Alright. Let's just bulk here we need to get rid of. Getting a little bit close to my skirmishers. They're that one unit in the center, but we'll be alright, I reckon. We'll see how we go. Oh, nice. Perfect. Well, we've won there. So let's swing this cavalry around. We're going to be able to cycle charge like crazy down into that. But, oh, my general might get caught here. Gotta watch out for him. Our general's under attack. Let's move here. Let's move my generals back. Okay, mustn't be able to last too much longer. I didn't even see where that came from. Nice. Okay. Maybe charge it again. Okay, let's speed things up. Oh, nice. They've capitulated. Decisive victory. Really oh no, what? Noble death? Who died? Oh, thank God, it wasn't... Oh my God, how did... What? I didn't even see that. Oh my God, I was just talking about Uncle Theo. He died. Oh shit, we could have a succession crisis here. Oh my God, that... Did that little charge get rid of him? Oh my God, that is so unlucky. That's unbelievable. He was quite old though, in his 60s. Maybe that's why he got taken out. Let's get his wife married off, and then I guess we adopt him in Don't adopt her because it's going to break the family tree. Because what you can do is you can cheese it, right? Normally you would just adopt them into the line, but I think to basically not lose her and farm another general, you can just adopt him rather than her. Because I think it like bugs the family tree. You can bug it and cause game crashes, so you got to be careful doing that. So in theory, we'll get Xenon to adopt him, so we can probably even farm more children this way as well. So essentially those two children of Theodosius have been just left there, and then there's going to be a new line here, which is nice. I think we'll make that work. I can't believe that. That hardly ever happens in Rome 2. You got to be kidding me. That's like a Rome 1 Medieval 2 thing, where a charge, it's like a full-on charge, a lightning charge like that, and a bloody general dies. That rarely happens. What the fuck? I was not expecting it. You barely ever lose your general when you've got like 90% of the unit. You know what I mean? Like 90% in the green. It's kind of crazy. That hasn't happened in, I would say, the last 10 campaigns I've played. That's been a bit. Okay, well, still waiting for the rest of them to react, and we've taken Cinnabon. So we've secured the silver/iron resource. Trade agreement dissolved. Welcome to the top of the turn, as we look to finish off the last of them. Okay, so that additional army is pushing back up into Aquitania, north of Bergala. And we'll try and bring in some buildings here. Get that silver mine going. So it's a silver mine, not an iron mine.
Ready for orders, Commander. Commander, advance. Ready for orders. Soldiering. It's a good life.
Looking good though. Maybe we do a military sabotage so they're stuck there. They can't move back to that territory. Oh, we're so lucky we rotated that army north then, eh? Going to be able to straight away use it. Spy gone up in stat. Perfect. Okay. So they've attacked us during the end turn phase here. We don't need to manually play that. We've already played a battle against them. The Carnoots was the other one. But anyway, would win that if we were to manually play quite easily. We're going to take the auto resolve on that particular one. Any other events popping up here? Another trade agreement dissolved. That's why you can't rely on them. You really should invest when you can.
I welcome you.
Let's try and get trade here with the Celts in Turkey. I'm surprised they're going to accept, to be honest. Okay, so Narbo has expanded. I think I want to bring up Tolosa. It's a little bit safer in the interior. I'm actually going to go with a workshop, I think. I was talking about Hellenic designs. Like, we could get a Gallic outpost, because they're pretty good, those Gallic units. We might actually be able to get swordsmen that way. Maybe better cap, but I kind of want artillery. Because if we can force every single battle to be a defensive one, we're just going to mop the floor with the rest of the enemy factions around us. Okay, so we can't take Normandy just yet. We're going to need more reinforcements here. Just in DEI, the auto resolves are never in your favour unless you bring over resounding force against a settlement. Nice, but my Imperium has now gone up, and half of Galatia is under our control, except for Babract and the Nam capital. We can get trade with the Adui and a couple of others. I'd love to get trade with the Iceni. The last thing I need is for them to open up a front with us and attack us. That would be so annoying, actually. Like, really bad. Probably need to go to war with all of those factions there. Probably not the Helvetii. Definitely the Nervii. Probably not Phrygia. Probably not the Germanic tribes there. But now we're starting to come into contact with them. It's probably not a bad idea to try and get trade. And non-aggression where we can. Amicable relations. The better. Okay. And we'll try and finish off the last of them here. I've only got one more settlement. Okay, back down in Massilia. We don't just have the pop for those Massilian hoplites. We need to grow it a bit more. Oh, nice! With the Imperium we can unlock another slot. We are currently selling at the moment. We're not having like crazy slave bonuses or debuffs. In the Roman campaign, I feel like you tend to deal with them more. Or maybe just get more of them simply. I don't know. A plague has broken out. That's unfortunate. To be fair, we haven't got aqueducts in some of those areas. We just have a lot of trade resources. Probably get with the Greek unit upgrade. We're so close to nearly 50 turns. Let's go with a homestead here. Consecrated grounds. Okay. And let's move on this last settlement to officially finish them off. Just checking in on Rome. They don't want peace. Of course. And they want peace. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. Household expands, perfect. And this is our current territory. Look at this, guys. There's such a large chunk of France. Rome is pushed into Illyria, but same with the Incerberus tribe. They're massive. Cisalpine Gaul's been united. Carthage hasn't really got much influence. Celtiberians hold a lot. Yeah, it looks like they're going like eastward more. The Romans are really struggling. We haven't even dealt with any Roman opposition to our rule. They've been at war with us for so long. Yeah, maybe they don't directly hate us. It's like a script thing. Okay, well, let's finish off the last of them here today. We've taken so much territory in quite quick succession. We struggled 25 turns early on, but now we're benefiting from our successful rewards early on. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. They've got some military recruitment in as we push against the last of them. Xenon, our faction leader, bringing 5,000. They don't think it's going to be enough, really? Start sieging them out, because then if they attack us, it'll be a defensive fight. Alright, let's continue on. Cash is a bit weird for some reason. We do have a lot of units, though. And here they go. They've attacked us. Perfect. Look at this. Our auto resolve is much more favourable. And we're going to take the close victory. Far out. We fought so many of them. We deserve a couple auto resolves. And oh, okay, we still need to take the settlement itself. Okay. So finally Aquitaine is Hellenic, only just at 48%, and we can probably do with an additional navy. Now, we're really going to need one, particularly on that northern Normandy border as we take this settlement. But I fear that if we make a navy there, we're not going to be able to recruit from it quick enough. Bertigala has been a Hellenic city for quite some time. We're also building up the castle walls to a more Hellenic style, bringing in that aesthetic Greek architecture, as you do. And is this the last of them if we run them down? Looking good. Moving away from those barbarian styled settlements, and our army is looking a little bit worse for wear. But yeah, we lost our faction heir, my uncle Theo. R.I.P. Big rip. Okay. Trying to get some sort of relations with the Iceni and various Britain tribes that are interested. Yeah, so the Romans are really focusing on Illyria and Cisalpine Gaul, which is interesting. And they're struggling. They're not doing good in this series. When you start a campaign in DEI, so you're playing as Massilia. So is it randomed, the Roman faction? For example, we've got the Julii, the Brutii, and it's like the Scipio. What is it, Cornelia and Brutus or whatever? Does it get randomed every playthrough? I actually don't even know that. Rome 2, DEI nerds, let me know. Because, like, I wonder if, like, oh, for example, they've got Cornelia, so they kind of throw and they rely on mercenaries and go eastward. Do you know what I mean? I never know. Or is it just or is it just completely RNG? Which is just like the sandbox experience of Total War. It's different every campaign. I do sometimes feel like there's a number that gets rolled every time you start a campaign. Sometimes they get a high bonus or like a low one. They must do. I don't know. Maybe not for Rome 2, but maybe some. I don't know. Am I spreading old wives' tales? Who knows? Oh wow, the Adui aren't in Brabracht. Okay, we should definitely try and move down there quick fast. They had 2 full stacks. I don't know where they are. Probably north. They might have declared war upon someone, to be fair. To them. But we do have the Stones of Carnegie, which is pretty good. Look at that. One of our unique buildings. Okay, still moving around the Crimean Peninsula now, looking for Cameria to try and trade. Obviously, before the Tartars, there was Cameria. A Greek outpost. So we'll try and make trade with them. Still to this day, a lot of Greek and Hellenic influence in Ukraine, and its 1960 border there in Crimea or whatever. Even the trident is very Hellenic, Poseidon-y. Okay. Yes. Oh wait, they've taken Terra Firma. Okay, just like south of the Nervi. Oh wow, they've okay. As if they've done that. You've left your home province. Okay, well, we're gonna definitely move on in and declare war upon them. Could have fought them earlier. The Adui. We did fight in their territory, trespassing. Nice. And then that's just given us a casus belli to go further north if we want. And then we can push into Nervii lands. Probably don't need to go up there. Some of it's probably... I don't know. German territory, but technically. Still border disputes, I guess. Scythia owns up here. Does Colchis have territory here? They'd be pretty keen to trade with us, you'd think. Let's go down to the Caucasus. Alright, back down here. We've had nothing from the Romans. We haven't seen zip. I feel confident to move an army up. Famous last words. We do have 3 pieces of artillery here, like siege artillery. Oh, so they moved the 2 full stacks up the Terra Firma. That's interesting. That's so fascinating. We can still attack them there at Brabracht. It's their capital. I can't believe they just abandoned that. That's no way. I guess we had good relations with them, but jeez. They ain't gonna make it down there. So we'll siege out, which will give us time to bring more additional reinforcements, and it might bait them back. Yeah, so we'll move that other army up, and now we've taken the Gallic capital with ease. Oh my god. I think there was like nearly 20 units in there. We've moved on in, so it's been whittled down, but that would have been so tough to take the region capital. I can't believe we got lucky there so much. That's crazy. They want peace, of course. They're essentially not the same faction as they were, to be honest. So we're not going to accept that. Anyway, we're going to slowly wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Comment for the algorithm. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for episode 7 coming at the exact same time tomorrow. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.